Ayan, good morning everyone. Ayan. So, ayan, good morning to my daughter Laika. Let me just double check on everything. Microphones, everything, audio, camera. Ayun, ang background ko medyo magulo. Pasensya na medyo magulo kasi nag-aandam tuloy. Naghahanda. Ayan. Nahirap magtagalog, nahirapan ako. Right. Naghahanda ako para pumunta sa Manila. Flight ko mamaya. Ayan. See you Manila tomorrow. Ayan. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-enroll, I hope nakapag-enroll na kayo. Right. Yan. So, medyo magulo ang room ko ngayon. Anyways, still, speaking of magulo, ang gulo ng market today dahil kay ISM na ginawa ni ISM kahapon. So, wala ng ISM. It's now Udena something holdings. Right? Basta it's Udena. Right? And that's something good. Right? I got bashed a lot for endorsing ISM. Di naman ako nag-endorse. I'm recommending ISM noon pa, diba? Alam nyo, that's bumagsak si ISM. But, ayun, kapit lang kasi I felt that ISM is cooking something. Ang laki ng pera nila, and then Dennis Uy will not, investors, not just Dennis Uy, but investors are not gonna get into the stock if they don't have plans. And it's very timely with the third telco, diba? So, yun, I was expecting a big move from Dennis Uy, and yun, Udena is a big holdings group, and ayun, tinake over nila ng ISM. So, I guess, it's, ISM is Udena now, talaga. Right, so that's huge, right? It's this just made ISM a big, what you call this, investment machine, right? So that's something very good. We're gonna be talking more about that in a while. If you're watching the replay of the video, please forward the video around 25 minutes because I'll be reading the comments and questions first before we go directly to the discussion. Let me know if you have something, may question kayo about ISM, or if you know something, or if you have any idea, any thoughts about ISM, please post it on the comments because that's the majority of our topics today. We're gonna talk about PSE also. Kamusta si PSE? Actually, si PSE umangat kahapon, maliit lang, but still it's a positive note. It's a positive climb, diba? Because yun sinasabi ko sa inyo, I'm optimistic with PSE, and somehow it's looking good, right? Well, the experts were saying na babagsak si PSEI. I think ako lang nababasa. Ako lang siguro nagsasabi na aakyat for the coming days si PSEI, and yun nga, it's going up, right? Surprisingly, it's going up. Pumula siya kahapon, but then recovered in the afternoon, and became positive, but I'm seeing resistances right now, so I'm expecting retracements anytime soon. We'll know for sure in the coming days if aakit na siya, but we're gonna talk more about that in a while. Right, so yan, again, please post your comments, any questions, ideas. What do you think about ISM? On the what are your fears? May iba kasi alam ko may nababasa ako ng mga natatakot kay ISM, or may ibang nananakot sa mga tao kay ISM kasi bababa daw yan and everything. Yan. So we'll talk about them also. Ano yung ginagawa nila? What are they doing? Why are they saying these things? I'll give light onto those comments nila about ISM. Bababa daw sa ISM kasi dilution and everything. So we'll discuss more about that today. Yan. I'm gonna go to your comments first. Let me just double check my audio. Babagsak si PSCI. Babagsak. Yan. So, yan. Everything is looking good. So we can start. I'll go to the comments. Alright, guys. Please share the video before we start. Please share the video. Konting favor from me. Yan yung hingin ko lang sa inyo. Please share the video because you're gonna be helping the goal of financial freedom to reach more Filipinos. Paalam natin sa kanila na may guidance na ganito for PSEs, for stock exchange, diba? And yan, at least ma-spark man lang yung curiosity nila. One Filipino a day na papasok sa stock market is gonna be a very big help, right? And that's the goal of Financial Freedom 101. So please share the video. I'll go to the comments. Hops, good morning, sir. Good morning din. Nga pala, guys, meron akong pick today. East to West, Maxes, TBGI, AEV, SM, EEI, PCOR, Lopez, and SMPH, IDC, and Geo, right? These are the companies I find are gonna be good to get into today. So we're gonna be discussing about that. Bakit pinili ko sila? Wala dyan sa CLC, si ISM muna. Kasi CLC, medyo mataas si CLC. Exaggerated move kahapon. So it's very risky. I don't want to recommend risky positions as much as possible. Okay? Hops, good morning. And Jolie Garas, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. And Dave Guapo Daddy's morning, Sir Lloyd, watching from South Korea. Power! Yan. Anyong ansayo sa inyo. Wing Gloria, good morning. Renulfo Fuerzas, may bundang coach. Balik kaya today si ISM? Not yet. This is a big move for ISM. So, what do you call this? This is a big move by Udena. So, PSE is what they call this. PSE is reviewing everything, checking things properly, kung everything is on point and wala silang na miss na guidelines, and if everything is good, PSE is gonna resume ISM. Pati si PSE nosebleed. It's ang laki ng galaw ni ISM. Bull and Bear, good day everyone. See you, Sir Lloyd. Bukas, nga pala. See you bukas. Tomorrow is the workshop, October 20. Sa mga hindi pa nakaparegister, I think you can still register. Right? So, please send us yung nasa poster. Check the link, andun yung registration. Okay? Hops, inputs kay IRC. Sir, I'm gonna write down IRC. Right, sulat ko si IRC. Right. Tom Mussolini Fernan, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Hinahype si ISM next heaven daw. Totoo ba po ba yun, sir, or pang-ipit lang? Ang laki ng change ni ISM eh. So, I can't really say, right? It's hard to tell. Kahit nung sa heaven, nahihirapan ako doon. We can't really say if aakit siya ng ganon. But I tell you guys, get in ISM as an investor kahit anong presyo niyan ngayon, because you have to look at it in the future, right? Kung babagsak man yan, just buy more. Let the traders sell, and then that's your opportunity to buy more. This is gonna be very good. We'll talk more about that in a while. Very good concern. Tom Mussolini Fernan, Rodrigo Carlos, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Addison C, good morning then. Darren Boa, maayong buntag, Sir Lloyd and Princess Laika. Please share to us your thoughts with ISM on the recent news. Pwede bang pumasok sa wala pang ISM? Thanks, Sir Lloyd. And we'll talk about that in a while. Right. JR, lilipad ba si ISM, IRC? Sir Lloyd, IRC, sinulat ko na. Si IRC, hawakan nyo lang yan. Right. Definitely looking very good, right, for IRC. Techi P, good morning. Ella Montefalco, good morning then. Rex Hardinero, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. Saan na po kay Annie? Thanks so much po. I'll check that out. Pumula si Annie, di ba? Si Annie, I'd say yes, sell muna. Dapat nung unang pula kahapon, the other day pumula eh. It failed to do a breakout, so that is your sell signal. And then kung hindi pa kung nakapasok na kayo dun sa baba, di ba? So that was your sell signal, so we don't really know if it's gonna go further down. We'll talk more about that in a while. Hops, aba sir, ano po good entry po based sa galaw niya kahapon? Let's talk about ABA. Yung entry ni ABA, andyan naman sa list ko yan lagi si ABA, diba? Sabi ko sa inyo, buy on the dips. Sayang, umaakyat na. Right, Raymond Arano, good morning Sir Lloyd. Vulcan and Primex, I'll write that down. Vul and Primex. Yan, si Vulcan, isa rin sa mga big winners kahapon. Unstoppable si Vulcan diba? Pero it came from a retracement. Right, so let's check out Vulcan. If pwede bang pasukin. And Primex. Uy, laki daw ng bagsak ni Primex kapon. Hindi ko nakamusta si Primex. Oliver Prindiana. Yan, sulat ko rin si Primex. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from South Korea. Yan, good morning din sa inyo. Mga kapatid nating OFWs from South Korea. Mabuhay po kayo. Roger Aguilar. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Please explain what happened to nickel yesterday. I have 50k shares bought at 4.5. Opening 2.54 na lang. Then close at 2.80 shares. Alright, so nickel. Yeah, we discussed about nickel yesterday. Diba sabi ko sa inyo, it's expected na babagsak, and I want you to pagbagsak niyan sa bottom, mag-buy more kayo. It's double, it was a double bargain, diba? So sobrang panalo nun sana. But then again, we'll talk about nickel again. Alright, very good question. I-entertain pa rin natin yan kahit na-discuss na natin yan kahapon, Roger. Steve Gordon, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. DMC, DNL, please po. Thank you. TMC and DNL. Si DNL, laki na ng panalo ha. Right, so DNL. DNL, ayan. So, yan. We'll talk about DNL also. Ayan. Daran Boa, Sir Lloyd, last na, pwede bang pumasok sa IRC? Thanks. Cheers. Ayan. Let's talk about this. Let's check out IRC's position. Mona Macna, good morning, Sir Lloyd, and to your family. To you too, Mona. Good morning. God bless. Abeb Shabibs. Shabibs, yan. Abeb Shabibs. Alright. Good morning, Sir Lloyd, ano po mga na-activate sa charting nyo? Or po na naka-activate sa charting nyo? Yeah, I placed it on the comments earlier. Right? Nga pala guys, if you wanna support the channel, right? Please click on the yung super chat button. That's the button beside the smiley. Ayan, nasa chat room natin. May $sign dyan. If you wanna support the channel and donate to the channel, donate for the cause of Financial Freedom 101. Any donation, any tips it will be greatly appreciated. Right? So, just in case you wanna help the channel. Right? Hindi naman sa pilitan yan. Pero, walang ayawan. Biro lang. Right? Frolaika, good morning, Sir Lloyd, from Taiwan. Ayan. Hotsaki, good morning sa inyo. Right? Antonio de la Cruz, good morning. JR, anong specific title ng background music ni Sir Lloyd? Right? The specific title of my background music is Ixon Calling, and Calling ang title, right? Ixon and Calling, right? See, by Ixon, that's by Ixon, then Calling ang title, right? MRC po, MRC, yeah, I'll write down MRC. This is from Enrico Cruz. MRC, yes, MRC for me is also good. Gerald Mel Alvaran, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. TBGI, MRC, PHA and OR po. Ayan. Sila MRC, PHA, and TBGI. Andiyan naman yan sa liste. So, time check, it's 8:29. So, we still have time for your questions. Alfred Adan, sir, ano po assessment niyo for M-Wide? M-Wide is definitely good, right? Naapektuhan lang siya ng bearish market, diba? Now, it's recovering. Now that the market is recovering, umakit na si M-Wide. So, I'm seeing a reversal for M-Wide. Sa resistance lang tayo ngayon. So, let's just wait for the retracement. But we're gonna check we're gonna be checking the chart in a while, right? So, sa M-Wide. Alright. Rodrigo Carlos, CLC at now, sir. Yan, CLC and now. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ano ba ulit ang mga cash cow stocks ninyo? Thanks po. Cash cow stocks ko, si ATN, meron akong cash cow si OPM at saka si OV Pwede nyong paglaruan yan si OPM and OV. Pwede kayong mag-GTC lang at 110 and then sell nyo ulit sa 120 if you want 8% only, or 1.3. Right? Yan yung inuulit ko rin. 1130 ba yan? 1130. 0.0130. Yan. Just, pwede yung cash cow yan lagi. Right? You can gain 8% whenever it moves. Right? So, pwede yung gawing cash cow yan. Lovely Lovely Nicolas, Sir STI po. Ngayon, ang cash cow ko si Aba eh. Right? Binibili ko si Aba sa baba and then sinesell ko na naman sa resistance. Yan, binibili ko na naman sa baba. Ilang beses sa market, baba si Aba, di ba? So, yan. Asan na ako? CLCN now. Lovely STI. Yan, si STI pala. Excuse mo na, ha? Oscar Ramagos, nahuli ako. It's okay, hindi pa naman huli talaga, Oscar. And Oscar Ramagos, good morning, by Lloyd. Good morning then. Lovely Nicholas, Sir BRN, ATN, SMPH. SMPH is in my picks today. Right, kamustahin ko lang sa ATN. Hindi ko na kamusta sa ATN today. So, good that you ask for ATN para madaanan natin. Right. Albarnido, sir, any insights about Poppy? Parang reversal na, right? Very good. Yes, it's showing good signs, definitely si Poppy, especially that the market is the market is recovering. So Poppy is looking good for me, right? It's showing us good green signs, so that's good, right? Raquel Necesito, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ISM is ISM Udena. Yes, sila na yung Udena ngayon, si ISM. So wala nang ISM, magiging Udena na. I think I don't know if the stock code will change. I don't think so. So ISM pa rin si Udena. And they have upcoming billion peso investment here in Clark. Yes, napakalaki ng project ni Udena sa Clark. So hindi lang yung telco na yan, napakalaki ng pwedeng gawin ni ISM. We're gonna be talking more about that. Lovely Nicholas, good morning. Oscar Ramagos from Dubai. Yan po yan yung nasa utak ko about ISM. Right, very good. Yan, yung mga kapatid nating OFWs na nasa Dubai, it's 4 a.m. there. Alas 4 ng umaga, gumigising yan sila for the daily grind. Not just for the daily grind, but for the opening of the market. So, saludo ako sa inyo, guys. Very good. Very proud of you guys. Noel Taranco, good morning, Coach. What do you think about the price of Udena SM when it resumed in the market? Mataas kaya sa 3 ang price? Salamat. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, very, very good. What do I think on the price? Isa yan sa mga pag-uusapan natin. We're gonna be talking about that. What to expect on the opening. Kung tataas ba yan or babagsak, right? Ems Oribiana, what is your insights on when MBT will recover? I think it's gonna be recovering anytime soon sa MBT, especially the banks. Especially now that if you saw that I was recommending MBT the past 2 days, right? Tinanggal ko lang muna ang banks ngayon kasi I don't really want my picks to be that long. But understood na yun, ang banks are recovering because the inflation is already easing out, right? Expected na liliit na ang inflation, especially na malapit ang December na marami lalaki ang pera ng mga tao and production is gonna be very good. Magkakasale yung mga yan kasi sobrang what they call this, magsisale ang mga bilihin, and then some will also go expensive because of the demand, but then again inflation is expected to go down. So banks are expected to recover. Plus, yung meron namang ginagawa ang mga banks para maka-recover talaga sila. Like the interest rates are jacked up para maka-recover sila. So walang problema with the banks. Not a problem with them. And plus the market is recovering, so it will be very good for the banks, right? I'm saying na it's a good time to average down if may mga banks kayo na ipit dyan. Right, it's a good time to average down. Usually kasi pag bear months nagrarally ang market, and we're seeing that already. Right? What's your insights on MBT? That's from Ems. STV Trader, good morning. LTG, IMI, ATN. Si IMI gumalaw kahapon nga. We checked out IMI kahapon. Si LTG gusto ko ilagay sa list ko ngayon eh. Right? And even EEI gusto ko sana ilagay sa list ko ngayon. It's showing us good signs. We'll check out IMI also. Right, so sulat natin yan, STV Trader. Jovi Tanael, good morning. Sir Lloyd, Tugs, IDC and IRCC. Tugs, definitely still very good for me. Right, it's a good buy pa rin si Tugs. Even IDC, nasa list ko ngayon si IDC because I'm seeing a good movement, price action movement for IDC. IRC, we'll talk about that. Bjorn Tulosny, good morning, Sir Lloyd. PNB and EW, please. Right, EW is there. PNB, tinanggal ko lang sa list para lumiit lang, but PNB is already, the banks are already stabilizing. So, with the good news upcoming sa mga inflation, I think the banks are gonna recover anytime soon. right? So Orville Acosta, good morning sir coach. VLL, we'll write down VLL. Kamusta natin si VLL? Grabe bagsak ng VLL right. Right, so bumagsak pa rin si VLL. Right, so yeah, kamustahin natin siya. Right, Monet Lagman, good morning sir. Yes, EW for today, thanks. Yes, andyan si EW today. Gorley, mangbutang sir, ano po ibig sabihin ng chupitero? Yeah, newbie here. Chupitero are those people na, yun yung tinatawag sa, in yung parang Manila term for what they call this, traders, yeah, especially intraday traders. Pag umaakit ang stock, binibenta ka agad. Hindi sila investor. Sila yung mga traders or chupitero ang tawag sa mga yan. Right? Just to know for sure kung alin dyan kasi medyo magulo traders and chupitero. They're basically traders and chupitero, yun yung mga mabilis magbenta, like mga 3%, 4%, 5% gains binibenta nila kagad. And then, pag nagkabentahan, bumabagsak yung stock. Sinasabi ng mga tao na nadali ng mga chupitero. Bumabagsak. Especially in the bearish market. Sikat yan sila. Kasi noong bearish market, alam nyo, walang investors, walang bumibili ng mga stocks, diba? So, andyan sa market are chupiteros or yun yung mga traders talaga. So, konting gains kikita niyan sila, ibebenta nila kaagad. That's why the stock climbs do not sustain that much, right, on a bearish market. So, Gorley, I was able to answer your question. You can ask me more if ever naguguluhan ka pa. Urs Reyes, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good for long term po ba sa ISM Udana? Definitely. Good for long term sa ISM and Udana. Or Udana. Don Lucas, good morning, sir. Ano po insights nyo kay Primex? Salamat po. Lakas ng bagsak ni Primex kahapon na. Let's talk about Primex, alright, in a while. Carter Corrales, good morning, Sir Lloyd. LSR Lorene, personally, ISM is one of the hot holding companies to date. Sa kadami ng niluluto nito, it might be great for long term. Definitely, it will be great for long term. We'll talk more about that. Oscar Romagos, by makapalit pa gahapon bisan suspended ng ISM. We have to wait for the ISM suspension to lift before kayo makakabili ulit. For as of now, hindi pa kayo makakabili, right? I'm looking for the comeback of ISM. Titignan ko if ever aakyat yan. So maybe I'm gonna be riding it also. Meron akong pang long term na ISM and then baka pwede kong intraday rin sa ISM, right? Sayang naman yung momentum if aakyat. Andrea Azurin, Meg sir, yan, Meg, I'll write down Meg. Excuse me, sorry about that. Josephine Marcelo, good morning. Prim, APX, and IDC, please. I'm gonna write down Prim and the APX. Prim, APX, and Swing Trader Trans, Sir Lloyd, gandang umaga po. How about analysis po kay Costco, B-Core, VLL? Si Costco, nung nasa baba pa yun, nire-recommend ko yun. Ngayon, kaso nga lang ngayon, sa mataas na si Costco. But we'll check more about them in a while, right? Isulat ko yung mga requests mo. It's 8:38, so 2 minutes more before we start the discussion. Have a great weekend, you two guys. I'm gonna have a busy weekend sa Manila, but I think it's gonna be great. I believe it's gonna be great. Right, Jerem Smart Gambawa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Tags, please. And si Tags, sulat natin yan. Nga pala guys, good news. Si First Metrosec, they're gonna be helping me in the program sa pagbibigay ng information sa mga tao. So they're gonna give me free access to their pro na tawag dyan, na platform. Diba, mahal yung pro platform nila. Ang alam ko, 1 million kailangan para maka-open. So, they're gonna be giving me free access to the pro platform so that makatulong yan sa, they're gonna, basically, ang research nila, they're gonna give it to me too para mapakita natin sa mga tao. So, let's thank not Trade Asia, First Metrosec, and ang dami ng mga brokers na tumutulong sa atin because they believe in the goal of financial freedom 101 also. So antay natin yan. Actually, binigay na nila sa akin yung form. Hindi ko pa na-fill up kasi napaka-busy. Tapos lalabas pa ako, magmamanila pa ako this weekend. So by next week ko pa magagawa yung account talaga. But they're gonna give me that. So that's good news. Right, Jerem Smart Gamboa, and as always, whatever information First Metrosec is gonna give me, ibibigay ko sa inyo, diba? Yan. So Jerem Smart Gamboa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Tags, please. Henson Birusel, sir, good morning. IDC po sana, right? Nasulat na yan, sir. I hope may seminar kayo sa Dumaguete. Hopefully soon, right? Hopefully soon, makagawa tayo sa Dumaguete. Right? From Al Barnido. Resty Javier, sir. Ion, Vita, and EW. Ion, Vita, lastly is EW. Yes, nasulat naman natin yan. Right, so Landman, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Thanks for doing this. You're welcome. Right, so I'm gonna stop with Landman for now. Alright, si Landman muna last na babasahin ko. Right, we're gonna go to the discussion now. Natatakpan mukha ko. It's already 8:40, so we're gonna be talking about ISM. Then after that, we're gonna talk about PSEI and the picks that I have today. And then we're gonna have a charting discussion after. Right, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Our market looks like recovering. Sir, any insights kay CHP? I did recommend CHP the past few days. So, yan, umaakit na naman si CHP. So, enjoy your earnings muna. But right now, medyo mataas na yan. So, discussion-wise, right? ISM, what to expect from ISM? Sa mga hindi pa nakakalam, ISM has been suspended today. And then, kasi may changes sila na gagawin. ISM will have very big changes sa incorporation nila. If you haven't checked the disclosure yesterday, the disclosure says that ISM Communication wishes to inform the exchange that at the meeting held earlier this morning by Board of Directors, the board approved the following: subject for ratification, ISM and amendment of the articles of ISM to increase ISM's authorized capital from 2.8 billion, consisting of 2.8 billion common shares with par value of 1 peso per share, to 75 billion, consisting of 75 billion common shares with par value of 1 peso per share. The support increased the board approved issuance of 24M ISM shares to shareholders of Udena Corp, namely Dennis Uy, etc. Amendments of the articles of incorporation of the ISM changed to ISM from ISM name of ISM to Udena Holdings Corporation. Magiging UHC na si ISM. Right, so that's the big change of ISM, and people are very much excited with this. Right, if you remember my picks isang buwan na siguro, nire-recommend ko si ISM, just keep on buying on the dips, keep on buying on the dips. Ito yung mga sinasabi ko mga bagger picks, isa sa ISM, because for longer term yan, pag bumaba man yan, just buy more. It's your opportunity to buy more yan. I've been recommending that for how many days now? So yun, right now, I did recommend that because number one, pumasok si Dennis Uy, right? And ISM has been selling stocks to foreign investors sa Singapore, right? So they have 4 billion in their pockets, and napakalaki ng pera na yan. Hindi lang yan, right? Dennis Uy was planning something, and I wasn't expecting na gagawin yung backdoor talaga for you, Dennis, sa ISM. But they did. That's so much more than I expected, right? Nirecommend ko si ISM dahil sa 4 billion na pera nila. Kasi marami silang pwedeng gawin. Now that ginawa pa nilang Udena Holdings, yung expectation ko kay ISM has multiplied tenfolds, right? So hindi lang for the telco na i-fund nila yung 4 billion, but that 4 billion just became 75 billion, right? So napakalaki niyan. Right? That's very big money coming down to ISM, right? So that's very good. Overall, it's very good. Right? Number two discuss natin is the concern of the people. What is going to happen to ISM the coming days? Pag bumalik siya, is it gonna go up or is it gonna go down? Right? It's a mixed my answer is I can't be sure. I am on the positive side na baka makit siya. But then again, I have to consider the market, right? The market is still not that bullish right now, but I am sure investors are gonna go in. But then again, baka ma-overwhelm ang mga investors sa mga chupitero na tanong kanina. So there are gonna be mga chupitero din. Yung mga short term lang talaga ang tinitingnan for I can't blame them, right? But then again, that's the market. You can't control everyone. The market is a crowd, diba? So may mga chupitero. Hindi ko lang alam if ma-overwhelm ng mga chupitero ang mga investors, especially in the bearish market. It's because on bearish market, investors, konti lang ang investors, diba? So I can't really say if it's gonna go up or gonna go down. I have a feeling that it's gonna go up. So if aakyat yan, I'm happy because nakapasok na ako dyan. Everyone knows, I've been very vocal with ISM, di ba? So, pumasok ako dyan nung mura pa. And nung nagmura pa siya, nag-average down ako, tapos bumaba pa siya lalo, tapos wala na akong buying power, but that's okay because I believe in the, I believed in my conviction ako in entering ISM. Dami nag-cut loss, I got bashed for it, but then again, eto na yun, right? So, ang daming bashers ni ISM ngayon, sabi nila may dilution daw. Isa na yun, isa yun sa factor na baka bumagsak, di ba? Isa sa factor is baka ma-overwhelm ang investors sa mga chupitero kasi mas maraming chupitero, so baka hindi mag-sustain muna. But then again, number two reason is the dilution na sinasabi nila. So dadami ang stocks, masasaturate ang supply, 'di ba? Yan yung sinasabi nila. Number one is ang point, my side on that is hindi pa naman nila binebenta yung ibang shares, 'di ba? So they have so many stocks available na pwede nilang ibenta, right, for fundraising for future projects. And I tell you, napakaganda naman ng projects ni ISM. So, if they're gonna be selling more stocks, I'm gonna be buying more. It's gonna be an opportunity to buy more, diba? And then, I'm gonna share this to you. Meron kasi nagsasabi na baka parehas ng ibang mga stocks yan na pag nagbenta ng shares, bumabagsak. What do you call this? Which is, may point naman, diba? So, I'm gonna share to you my screen. Ang nangyayari kasi sa stock, example, ganyan na stock, and then pag nagbenta yan ng maraming stocks, law of supply demand bumabagsak, di ba? That's the stock rights offer. Yan yung mga offer na stocks. But dilution is not the same. Kasi dito nagsa-stock rights offer but the overall value ng company is the same, right? So dumami ang stocks, stock number went higher, but the value of the company is constant, kaya bumabagsak ang value. Now, dilution naman, yes, there will be saturation of stocks, maybe babagsak because of the supply, but in this case, it's not the same, right? The stock number will go up, right? The supply will go up, but then again, the value of the company is gonna go up with it. Right? Ang laki na ng value ng company. So, most probably, hindi siya most probably, it might go down, but it's not gonna go down as deep as this one right here because this is not a good scenario. It's usually not a very good scenario, but this is okay. This is an okay scenario. If the stock numbers are gonna go up, but the value of the company is going up also. So, that's okay for me, right? And overall in the investment in stock market, this is okay, right? So this will not affect that much. Ang daming detractors ngayon ni ISM na baka bumagsak dahil dito. Remember guys, hindi siya, yes, tataas ang number of stocks, but the value of the company also went up. Dito bumabagsak kasi the value of the company did not go up. Constant lang, but the stock number went up. So, mas grabe ang bagsak niyan. Dito on a bearish market, I can't assure you na it's gonna sustain. I think it's gonna sustain because of this one right here. I think it's gonna sustain. But then again, ang daming chupitero and law of supply and demand, baka bumagsak. But if it goes down, I'm gonna be happy because this is my opportunity to buy more. Right? I don't want you to look at ISM for short term. ISM is something you look at for longer term. Right? Get into ISM while it's long term. At ito yung dilemma, right? On opening date, pag bumalik na sa ISM, you don't really know if it's gonna go up or if it's gonna go down. Right? But then again, I want you to be an investor. So, if ever pumasok na yan on next week, and then tumaas yan, sakyan nyo na. Right? Sumakay na kayo kasi you don't know if it's gonna go up, really. Right? No one can tell. Right? Hindi natin alam kung aakyat ba yun kaagad or bababa. So, just get in. If it goes down, then just buy more. Right? Get in. If it goes down, then just buy more. At least makakapag-average down ka. Kasi ang problema niyan, if hindi kayo papasok, baka lumipad na, patay kayo. Look at the market. The market is showing us green signs. So, pumapasok na mga investors. Right? So, baka maipit kayo. So, just play safe. Right? Pumasok kayo dyan. If babagsak yan, no worry. ISM is gonna be very good the next 10 years. right? With the move of Udena, right? Sa Clark, napakalaking project niyan. The telco lang mismo. Kung sila yung Udena makaka-handle ng Clark na project, they're gonna be handling the telco there. It's a good city to niche in, right? So that's gonna be a very good big project for Udena. Ang dami lang tatamaan dyan, right? Si SM pumapasok na rin kay Udena, right? They're trusting Udena with the project in Clark, diba? So ayun, let's look at ISM for long term. I don't really want you to practice being a chupetero kasi alam ko wala pa kayong skill, number 1. So don't be a chupetero here. Number 2 is sayang ang ISM if andyan na kayo tas chuchupit nyo lang tas lumipad pa yan, right? Sayang naman. If you can get a portion of your money for long term for which is what I'm gonna be doing. 'Di ba? Pumasok na ako kay ISM noon pa. Meron akong pera for long term kay ISM and then meron akong extra na pera para chupitin si ISM. You can do that. But definitely look at ISM for longer term. If aakyat yan, then pasok kayo. If it goes further down, then just buy more. Right? Kasi I want you to get in as an investor for ISM. Right? Good news yung sa First Metro Sec Pro, sir. In the process of transferring brokers from old school to FMS Pro, what could be better news than having two useful things for me in one? Right? Lloyd plus FMS. Right? Oscar Romagos, yung may hawak ng shares ng ISM, buy, lipat doon kay Udena. Automatically na yun. Right? Automatically magiging Udena na yung ISM nyo. Right? Rockinson Tiangco, wala pa rin. What do you mean wala pa rin? Gorley, regarding sa LR, aakyat ba? Kasi balita sa Boracay, bawal daw casino. LR has already been constructing their hotel there, right? Hindi siya magiging casino, no. Casino, ganito yan Gorley, right? Sige, side beat muna tayo, right? This is for ISM, yun yung gusto kong sabihin kay ISM, just a little review. I want you to get in, think of ISM for long term. Napakaganda ng company na yan. If it goes up, pumasok lang kayo, right? Look for it to stabilize first, then get in. Right? Pag nag-stabilize na yan, and if you get in, if it goes down, then you just buy more, right? You just buy more. Kasi hindi nyo alam, baka magtuloy-tuloy sa pag-akyat yan. Hinahype nila na baka maging heaven, right? I don't want to hype it as high as heaven, but there's that possibility, really. Ang ganda, ang laki ng same yung changes ni same yung changes ni ginawa ni Heaven kay ginawa nilang Bria. Yes, possible maging Heaven, but I don't expect that. But if it happens, then good. If not, always expect the worst. Wag yun yung iisipin nyo. Trade what you see, not what you think, 'di ba? So, ano nakikita ninyo, yun ang gagawin nyo. If ever umakyat siya, pasukin nyo muna. And if it goes down, then just buy more, right? If it goes further down. If maging heaven yan, at least nakapasok na kayo, 'di ba? So, we can't really tell. There's that possibility, very big possibility na maging heaven din yan si ISM. So, hopefully nakapasok na kayo, guys. Ang tagal ko na nire-reco yan. So, overall, I want to say ISM is a buy. Definitely a buy, especially for long term, guys. Right? So definitely a buy. I don't wanna queue it for short term na mga chupiteros, right? It's really that volatile. So I can't really say if it's safe for chupitero kasi baka pumasok kayo at chupitero at magkamali ako, diba? We can't really tell. I don't have any price action movement, but overall it's positive. I've consulted this to the brokers na mga kaibigan ko and they say everything is positive with ISM. So far, so good. Wala naman ako nakikitang mali muna for ISM. So, it's a buy for me, right? Si Gorley, may good question kay LR. Nirecommend ko si LR. Balita sa bawal sa Boracay kay casino. Yes, bawal ang casino kay Boracay, but doesn't mean that LR can't build hotels there. Right? So, LR is making a hotel in Boracay, and it's a very beautiful hotel. Hindi sila gagawa pa lang. Actually, ginagawa nila. So, andun na yung project nila. So, it's a good project for LR there. Napaganda ng project na yun. That's why I'm recommending LR still, right? Just wanna be clear. Yes, LR, andun pa rin yung project nila. Tuloy yung project nila. It's not a casino, but it's a hotel. Right? Rick Romero, good morning. Good morning, sir. Tataas pa kaya CHP. Sir, ISM next to heaven. I can't say. I don't wanna hype it like that, right? I just want you to know that it's definitely good for long term. Once in a lifetime kasi yung heaven hindi natin malalaman kung ganyan din ang gagalaw. But I want you to be there and then just watch the market if ever fully, if ever uh, umakyat man, di ba? Ang kagandahan nito sa kay ISM is nabigyan tayo ng heads up, right? May heads up tayo na pumasok while mura pa. Yung kay Heaven, bigla-bigla umakyat ng umakyat. Tapos doon na lang natin nalaman na change na pala nila to Golden Bria nung mataas na. So that's the bad side of Heaven. Ito si ISM, may heads up, right? Hindi pa siya nakalipad talaga and alam na natin mangyayari. So that's good for ISM. Right? So yan. So that's about it for ISM. I'd say it's a buy, right? Let's go to my picks already. Yan, may mga question sa picks natin. Let me just get my chart. Let me go full screen. Alright, so first up, kamustahin natin si PHA. Yan si PHA, andyan pa rin. It's sustaining the support, so that's a buy for me. That's the buy area you need to get into. Si CPG, andyan pa rin, right? Meron lang siyang resistance, so if you want to trade this, just wait for the breakout. But then again, this is for longer term, so buy as long as buy lang. Right? Mag-ipon lang kayo habang mura pa yan si CPG. Si MRC, eto. MRC is hitting a resistance. Antayin nyo lang muna mag-breakout kung gusto nyo chupitin si MRC. But MRC is possible. Na-explain ko na yan sa inyo the few days ago. Back ko nare-reco si MRC. This is a good support for MRC. So, that's a good area to buy MRC. Si ABA naman, yun, si ABA kahapon, right? Attempted to do a breakout on resistance 1. So, that was good, pero hindi nag-sustain. Right? So, yeah. ABA is still good for me, right? Just buying the dips ngayon, it's kind of risky. Just wait for the next retracement like this one before kayo pumasok. But look at that. Right? ABA, you know why I recommended ABA? Is because ABA has very good earnings and napakalaki na ng hawak na pera nila ngayon, and this is a holdings company, so ang dami lang pwedeng gawin sa pera nila na yan. So that's why I'm recommending ABA, right? Banking on the money that they have. Napakaganda ng fundamentals ni ABA. Or naman, si OR, kamustahin natin? Right? Ang daming nagtatanong sa akin about OR. This is the retracement we're looking for. If we see a higher low, pag nag-bounce yan ng pag nag-bounce ng higher low yan, that will be our entry point. Although, kay Fibonacci, sa last swing high niya, let's see if tumagos pala sa 0.618, so that's a good sign. If we see a higher low, then that will be our entry point pag nag-bounce yan. So, antayin nyo lang yung bounce ni OR, right? Si OR, then SSI, and SSI, ayun, this is a good move for SSI. Baka retracement na ito. But it's really hard to call it right now kasi nasa taas na tayo naglalaro, guys, right? I don't wanna play these kinds of positions anymore. Dapat sa baba pa pinasok na natin si SSI. So hopefully, I wanna see more data kay SSI before I can really say na pwede nyo pampasukin yan. Baka tanggalin ko na nga si SSI sa liste kasi medyo mataas na si SSI. Yan, si CLI naman still, recommending CLI. Support is holding well, so buy as long as that support holds. Napakaganda ng CLI. ISM still there, pero medyo na yan. Medyo, what do you call this? Medyo suspended pa si ISM. So we talked about ISM already earlier. Si LR, I'm recommending LR. These are good signs kay LR. Look at the buying price action is pataas. We have a higher low right here and then another higher low right here, and the support was sustained. So LR is good for me. I think this is gonna be a good reversal for LR. Tapos match pa natin yung pagganda ng market, so I think LR is gonna be good to get into. Si Tugs, guys, I posted something about Tugs yesterday. Ganito kasi, the government is expanding to different regions na ng Philippines kasi congested na masyado ang Manila Port, and they are may ginagawa na gateway saan ba yun? Hindi ko na maalala. Pinost ko kahapon sa Bulacan ba yun? Was that Bulacan? Right, nakalimutan ko. Right, sobrang dami na iniisip ko. Right, sa Cavite, yan, sa Cavite. Gumawa sila ng gateway kay Cavite. Tugs is doing a study there that they're gonna be they're gonna be extending there also. So it's not just tugs. Maraming shipping companies yan dyan. But this is gonna be very good kasi karagdagang income kay tugs to pag nagtuloy sila dyan sa Cavite. So yeah, I'm recommending tugs. Definitely a very good company. Ang daming projects nila. So sobrang mura na ni tugs ngayon. We are at a level where napakamura ni tugs, right? So from 6 pesos down to 2 pesos. So that's a very big dip for tugs. So I'm recommending tugs now. Napakamura na niyan. Right? So tugs, definitely look at tugs. Ang pick ko today sila East-West. Right? Si East-West is there. Right? Very good price. Very good price na ngayon. Now that the banks are stabilizing, I'd say this is a good bottom to pick. East-West, napakamura niya the past few days. Umabot ng 11 yung RSI niya. So that's the best RSI you can look for. Napakaganda ng RSI na yun. So that's the best buy signal you are looking for with RSI. East-West, Maxis. Si Maxis din. Right? Si Maxis, showing us good signs kay Maxis. Right? Underpriced right now. Nag-double bottom siya. So this is a good price for Maxis. I'd say Maxis already a buy. Right? TBGI. Si TBGI, hindi pa naman gumagalaw talaga. So, TBGI is still on my pick. We're still on that higher low. Price action-wise, may nakikita yung buying at a higher percentage, at a higher price. So, that's a good sign for TBGI. I'd say buy TBGI, buy as long as that support holds for TBGI. Right? TBGI, AEV. Yan, si AEV, ang daming blue chips maganda ngayon. So, AEV has been sustaining that support and we have buying at a higher price right here. So this is a good sign. AEV is a buy for me. Napakamura na ni AEV ngayon, right? So AEV is a buy, right? Next up kay AEV is SM, right? So SM, recommending SM now, nagsusustain yung support. So I say that's a good price to get in SM, right? And then look at this. RSI, bottom pick natin at strategy. I use RSI. Pababa yung price, but RSI is going up, so that's starting to go bullish SM. So habang mura pa, I mean, habang nasa baba pa, that's the time to get in SM, right? So SM is a go for me. EEI, I'm kind of shaky with EEI, but look at this right here. RSI is showing us good signs for the past few days. Sobrang mura na ni EEI. The numbers are good for EEI. Second quarter, positive. First quarter, not really that but overall, annual report niya plus 198%. Kahit maganda yung annual earnings niya, bumababa si EEI. So, yan, napakaganda ng presyo ngayon ng EEI. I'd say this is a buy. Right? So, can't really be sure, but this is a good bottom pick position for EEI. Right? So, EEI, I'm picking EEI today. PCOR. Alright, so PCOR, showing us good signs, and then, another bottom picking na strategy. Ito, RSI is showing us bullish signals again. So, PCOR is good for me. Right? Napakamura ni PCOR ngayon. Even though PCOR has been showing us good numbers for the past few quarters, napaka-consistent ni PCOR, bumabagsak siya ang presyo. So, this is already cheap for PCOR. Right? PCOR, I'd say it's a buy now. Buy as long as that support holds for PCOR. Next up is LPZ, si Lopez. Right. Lopez is showing us good signals right here. This is stabilized ni si Lopez. Good price action now. RSI is starting to go bullish, right? And kahit pababa yung presyo, RSI is starting to pick up. So, Lopez is a buy for me today. Nagka-confirmation yesterday. Next up is SMPH. Yan. One of the blue chips. SMPH, very strong support already. Right? I'd say SMPH is a buy already. May confirmation na tayo. IDC. Ito si IDC. We have a confirmation of a higher low. May bounce tayo dyan. So, it's forming a new support right here. So, IDC. Excuse me. I'd say IDC is a buy already at this point right here. So, IDC is my picks today. Use this as your support. Use this line as your support. Right there. Lastly, sa picks ko, si Geo. Right, si Geo, very good, solid move, very constricted Bollinger Band, and nag-trigger na siya sa taas. So, I guess Geo is gonna gain momentum now. Not really, but you can use this as your support. Napaka stable ng price niya. 2.93% lang to the support. So, that's a good sign for Geo. That's a good entry point pa rin. If you want a bargain, then you can. But I think Geo is gonna be doing good the next few days kasi napaka-constricted na ng Bollinger Band niya. Right, so now, I'm gonna go to your requests. Yan. Sa mga requests ninyo, Alright. Yes, Oscar sa Cavite. Alright, CLC. Right, si Didi, andyan, nakasulat na yan. Si CLC, right, si CLC, this is good. Maybe, baka umakyat pa to today. But I don't want to recommend it, especially to newbies. This position is for intraday positions already. Right? Kung swing trader kayo, you have to know yourself. If you're a swing trader or position trader kayo, huwag nyo na pasukin to. But CLC has the potential to go up today, right? Meron siya, kasi ang lakas na momentum ni CLC ngayon. So, it might go up, or it might do a retracement. Huwag nyo habulin to. This is a missed opportunity. Wait for it to stabilize before you really wanna get in. But there's intraday potential kay CLC because of the hype that's going on. So, CLC, baka magtuloy-tuloy yan sa CLC, right? If you wanna get in, make sure you use an intraday strategy, right? Yung 1-minute chart ang titignan ninyo for the movements, right? So, next, kay CLC is now. May nagtatanong about now. Price action wise, now is forming a support right here. And hinahype na naman ni Mr. Mel Velarde yung stock niya kahapon. Ang daming nagka-hype kay now, especially sa ibang group. But now, panipis ng panipis yung chances na becoming the third telco. So, I guess, baka nawala na ng momentum si now. So, you can test out. I can be wrong, right? That's the thing. I can be wrong, but I don't want to get in now personally ngayon with that, right? Kasi yung hype ni now, the initial hype of now is really becoming the third telco, and kasi nawala yung hype nila, baka mahirapan na sila umakyat. So, yan, if you can test out the support if you want to, but I strongly do not recommend it, especially that the movement of now is speculative as of the moment. So, yan. You're counting chicken na itlog pa lang. So, I don't usually do that. IRC, si IRC bumababa, but we're at this support area right here, dito. So, IRC, antayin lang yung bounce before kayo pumasok, right? Kahapon, sinabi ko sa inyo, IRC is good, but you just wait for the bounce before you wanna get in. And look at that, wala pa tayong bounce. So, antayin lang natin yung bounce before we wanna get in IRC. Nawawala yung momentum ni IRC dahil sa gulo sa Makati, with the B-Nice, right? So, ang daming drama. That's the problem with dramas. Bumabagsak talaga yung stock dahil sa mga drama na yan. Next up is Ani, right? Let's talk about Ani, right? Ani, hindi siya nakapag-breakout. That's why, dito sa baba sana, this would have been a good entry point. If nakapasok kayo dito, that's good. It failed to do a breakout and it's showing us a weakness already. So, I'd say this is a sell position for now kay Ani. So, sell nyo lang muna kung nakapasok kayo dito. Huwag nyo muna pamasok. Malapit is resistance. If you wanna get in Ani, wait for the breakout if you wanna get in. Ani. ABA. Hey, we talked about ABA already. Vulcan. Yan, si Vulcan, good bounce yesterday. Yes, that's an uptrend. That's the retracement you're supposed to be looking for. So that's good for Vulcan. I don't want to recommend it now kasi mataas na yan. That's another missed opportunity and we are nearing resistance. So, antayin nyo lang si Vulcan. Right? Baka mawala ng momentum yan dahil kay Udene. Right, Vulcan Primex. It's a Primex. Yun, big drop kay Primex yesterday. Right, so Primex, wag muna. Right, just let's wait for it to bounce. I think it's gonna recover today after the strong drop yesterday. But I can't be sure. Right, nasa magandang RSI levels na tayo. There should be what do you call this? Correction. Pwede nyo sakyan yung correction na yan. Baka mag-correct yan back to its original downtrend line. So, but baka may chance kayo makachupit dyan sa sobrang bagsak na yan. Again, whenever there's exaggerated movement, there should be a correction. Either it's gonna go back up right away or gonna do sideways. That way, I can't tell. So, I don't really want to recommend Primex muna. Right? Abangan nyo lang muna si Primex. RSI is looking good. So, let's see what will happen in the coming days. But stay away from that. It's very volatile as of the moment. Nickel. Yan, si Nickel. Right. Very good. Kahapon, yeah. Well, let's discuss nickel. May nagtanong kasi ano mangyayari kay nickel. This is what I told you yesterday. Dito pa lang, yes, umakyat si nickel, but umakyat yan dahil sa 80% na, what do you call this, stock dividends, diba? So, we were expecting nickel to gap down. We discussed this yesterday. But what I told you was, kasi meron kay 80% na bonus dyan kay nickel, that's already a win. So, kahit bumagsak yan, okay lang. Kasi halos dumoble naman yung stocks na hawak nyo. Remember, 80%, so 4.58, around 2.5 ang middle niyan. So, dumoble, diba? So, naka-bargain na kayo. Right, so 2.5 talaga bumagsak. And then, I told you na pagbagsak niyan, you just buy more. And then, kung bumili kayo niyan sa mga binili nyo na stock sa baba, you could have gotten 19% increase right away. Diba? I told you yesterday, pagbagsak niyan, nickel is a good company, you just buy more sa bottom. And that bottom was 2.5. That would have been a good avenue to average down right away. And then pag nag-recover yan, you're gonna be at a very good position. Sayang, right? That was the discussion yesterday about nickel. We were expecting that drop from nickel. Next up is DMC. Right, time check, it's 9:10, so we still have time. So DMC, did recommend DMC around this level right here. Actually, dito pa lang sa baba, nirecommend ko na to sa DMC. So umakyat na siya at umakyat. Right, nag-Bollinger Band trigger na sa DMC. Wait for the retracement before you really wanna get in. We're seeing resistances at we're seeing resistances dito sa area na ito. So konting ingat kay DMC. Just wait for the retracement before you really wanna get in. Look at this right here. Triggered and then engulfing, and then nag-stabilize lang ng support, and then look at that. That's the Bollinger Band lesson that I kept on telling you. That was our entry point, diba? Last na trigger niya ito, and then nag-engulfing. So that meant that this downtrend was finished and umakyat na siya. So kung pumasok kayo dyan sa support na yan, that would have been a very good entry to get in DMC. Alright, DMC, next is DNL. Right, si DNL, sobrang lakas na. Right, I've been recommending DNL dito pa lang, di ba? Right, ilang araw ko na yung nire-recommend si DNL. Medyo mataas lang yun si DNL. Right, yesterday it went as high as 10.78. I really want you to wait for a retracement before you really want to get in DNL, especially that we're nearing the peak right here. Right, 10.96 is the peak of DNL. So, baka mahirapan na siyang tumagos dyan sa DNL. So, just wait for the retracement before you want to get back in DNL. Right? Antay lang, antay. MRC, we talked about MRC already. Thank you so much, Thomas Consolacion, for subscribing. Nga pala guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click on the subscribe button para mapanood nyo lahat ng mga episodes natin. Right? Also, click on the bell button para ma-notify kayo every time the live starts. Right? Thank you so much. Pag nag-subscribe kayo, may isang zombie lalabas dyan para sa inyo. Right? So, next up, let's go to TBGI. We talked about TBGI already. MRC, PHA, or M-Wide. Ito si M-Wide. M-Wide. This is one of the stocks that I missed. Right? Because of the bearish market, I was kind of scared kay M-Wide, but I didn't notice na napakamura na ni M-Wide, right? And M-Wide is a very good company. Look at the RSI right there, 17, napakamura na niya at this point right here. And then that was the bounce we're looking for. Look at this right here. I missed this. Lesson with Bollinger Band, ano yung lesson ko sa inyo? This is a sign of a reversal, diba? Red trigger, and then nag-engulfing dito. And then, after that, stabilized lang, and then it went high already. Right, so we're seeing weakness of the climb. I want you to wait for a retracement. Antayin nyo yan sa MA20 as much as you can before you want to get in M-Wide. Huwag nyo habulin yan. That's a missed opportunity. So, this one right here is an engulfing pattern. Sayang, hindi natin nakita yan. Right, so sayang. That's one of the misses that I have. But you don't catch it all. But you just make sure you don't miss it all, diba? STI. So, good months kay STI dito. I'd say STI is good. Baka magpatuloy sa pag-akyat si STI. It's lying on its resistance, and usually this is a good sign na baka mag-breakout ito today. So, baka mag-breakout si STI today. So, if you're planning to get in STI, use a breakout strategy. Use this as your support, right? Manong Japs, thank you so much for subscribing. Isang zombie para sa iyo din. Right, so STI, use a breakout strategy, okay? Si ATN naman, recommended ATN dito. Oy, nagre-retrace na si ATN, so that's good. Let's wait for ATN to retrace and bounce before we want to get in. Roy Horolan, thank you so much for subscribing. Right, so ATN, wait for the bounce, okay? BRN, yan si BRN. Yun, nagre-retrace na si BRN. So, let's wait for BRN to bounce. We're expecting for BRN to bounce at around this area. So, antayin nyo yung bounce ni BRN. Engulfing pattern din yan, guys, ha. This is a very good sign. Most probably, baka mura na baka hindi na itong bumaba at tapos na yung downtrend. It happened here, but this one failed. Nag-engulfing siya. Look at that. Umakyat ng konti. Kaso nga lang, it did not sustain because of the bearish market. But this time, with the market recovering, baka this is it. So let's wait for it to let's wait for a bounce. That's a confirmation of an uptrend already for BRN pag nag-bounce yan si BRN. Okay? So antayin nyo lang muna yung bounce to bet on BRN. Konti ingat lang, and that's bottom picking. We're against a downtrend. So konti ingat lang dyan. But we're already at the bottom of the RSI. So BRN I think is good already for me. Baka reversal na yun for BRN. Next up is Poppy, and si Poppy, yes, possible sign of reversal na si Poppy, na break niya na yung downtrend niya. If you wanna plot the original downtrend, ito yung original na downtrend niya talaga eh. So we have broken that, so I guess this is it for Poppy. You can wait. I'm waiting for a support for Poppy. Somehow this is showing us a higher low already. So I guess that's a support. If mag-green pa yan today, that's a solid confirmation that our Poppy has a higher low. You can use that as your support for Poppy. Nag-engulfing pattern din ito eh. Red one, then 1, 2, 3. After 3 candlesticks, nakapag-engulf siya. So that's a good sign. I'm just waiting for Poppy to stabilize before I'll be averaging down kay Poppy. You know, I'm into Poppy for longer term. So mag-average down ako dyan kay Poppy. Next up is LTG. And si LTG, my question about LTG, yes, this is an engulfing pattern again. Ang daming nagaganito, especially at the recovery of the market. It hit a very good RSI level already. So LTG, antay tayo ng green, that will be our confirmation. We have a possible support right here. So pag nag-sustain itong support na yan, that will be a good entry point for LTG, right? Alright, that's a very good sign for LTG, right? So, pwede natin pasukin yun dyan. That's a good sign for LTG. Yes, thank you so much for asking about LTG. I would have missed that. That's a good sign for LTG. IMI, ayun, si IMI. We did discuss about IMI yesterday, about the price action of IMI. Actually, dito pa lang, we were expecting this green, and nag-green nga. That's our confirmation. And then, nagtuloy-tuloy si IMI. Right, so this is a missed opportunity already si IMI. Dito pa lang dapat pumasok na tayo. Price action wise, look at that. The buying is already starting there and sell-off is already starting to stop. Right, so there's that confirmation. Sayang hindi tayo pumasok dyan. That will be our entry point for IMI. Right, next up kay IMI is antayin nyo lang yung retracement kay IMI, okay? Next up for IMI is PNB, and the banks are looking good, right? We have an engulfing pattern right here, and we have a green one right here. That's a confirmation. Yes, it might make a support pa, but that's already overall a very good price for PNB already. So I'd say that's a buy already for PNB. Linagay ko naman si PNB the past few days sa recommendations ko, diba? So PNB is a buy for me. Next up kay PNB is VLL. Tinanggal ko lang si PNB kasi I really want my list to go lower, but definitely PNB is a buy. VLL, medyo red trigger pa rin, but RSI is already very deep. It's now at 18, so that's a good sign. Antayin lang natin yung bounce niya. Let's see if that will be a good entry point for VLL. Antayin lang, upo lang muna kay VLL habang nagmumura pa siya. Right, so it will come to a price where the price will be very good. So antay lang, upo lang muna. Meg, yan. So Meg nag-double bottom. This was the best entry point kay Meg. And then now it's doing a retracement. After hitting the resistance, nagre-retrace na. So antayin lang natin yung bounce ni Meg. Baka mag-bounce ito today. Right? The price action is showing us there's buying at a higher price. So baka mag-bounce si Meg today. So wait for the bounce of Meg before you really want to get in Meg. Right? Next kay Meg is Prim. Right? It's 9:18, so may oras pa tayo yan. Prim is showing us Bollinger Band that is constricted. Let's check out our risk right here. Current price to base is around 3%. So buy as long as the support holds. Get in near support as much as you can kay Prim. This is a very solid price for Prim already. Very consistent. Adeliza Calero. Uy, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Adeliza Calero. Thank you so much. Right, that's greatly appreciated. I assure you, your donations are gonna go a long way. Right, so thank you so much for that. Going back, Prim, and get in near support as much as possible. The Bollinger Band indicates that this price is very, what do you call this? Opposite ng volatile. Very, nawala sa isip ko. Very stable. Very stable price right here. So you can bet on the support right here for this kay Prim. Right? You can wait for an uptrend if you do that, but hindi natin alam, baka lumipad yan, lumobo yan bigla like this one right here, diba? So don't let this become a missed opportunity. Get in while it's cheap, and then baka lumipad yan, that's good. But if it goes down, you just cut your losses, right? Risk management nga, diba? Again, thank you so much, Adeliza, for the tip. Right? So mga hindi pa nakapag-tip dyan, you can always give me tip. Right? So Prim, asa na tayo? Prim, APX, and APX, gumaganda si APX kaso nga lang we're hitting resistance levels. Gumaganda si APX kasi si gold nagsusustain na ngayon si gold. Yan, tumataas na ang presyo simula ni gold, right? So APX is looking good, right? Let's wait for the retracement. Look at this right here. MA20 nagbabounce sa MA20. This can be a support right here because the price is bouncing at this area. So as much as possible, get in near MA20 as much as you can. For APX, I don't want you to be very aggressive with this stock muna, right? We don't know the real trend for now. Right, as for APX, Costco, ayan, si Costco, actually, dito pala, nire-recommend niya si Costco eh. Bumaba lang siya, but then again, the spike would have been a good trigger right here. Ganda ng trigger na ito eh. And then, here it is, nag-Bollinger Band trigger. Look at that. Perfect MA20 bounce. This is one of my lessons sa inyo, guys, diba? After Bollinger Band trigger, saan nyo siya aabangan? Sa Bollinger Band. And there it is, sa MA20, right? Sa MA20 was our entry, and there it is. Lumipad na. Sayang, we missed that opportunity. One tip, so that you won't miss this, is when a stock hits the Bollinger Band and ayaw nyo pasukin, set an alarm, right? Mag-watch your options kayo. Around 5.93, 5.90, parang mag-alarm siya, maabangan nyo siya malapit sa MA20, right? Yan yung pwede nyo gawin. Right now, Costco is already too high. Wait for it to retrace before you really wanna get in because that's a very bad position na ngayon. Right? So, Costco, sayang, na-miss natin yan. B-Core. Yan, si B-Core, retracement is happening in B-Core. Wait for the bounce. Pag nag-bounce siya ng higher low, that's a what do you call this? This is an uptrend. Right? That's a confirmation of an uptrend. Remember B-Core, I recommended B-Core here. Why did I recommend B-Core? Because same sa Bollinger Band lessons ko, this one is a negative Bollinger Band trigger kasi nag-close siya sa lower Bollinger Band. And then this is an engulfing pattern. So I recommended B-Core here because that's a confirmation na possible na siyang lilipad. And then lumipad nga for 2 days. And then lumipad ng konti and then retracements. Right? This is expected kasi that's why I don't want you to habol here kasi baka mag-retrace na anytime soon, and we were expecting that retracement. We're now waiting for a bounce. If it bounces at a higher low, that's a good entry point again for B-Core. So antay lang for your best opportunity to get in. VLL, we talked about VLL already. Ito si DD, may nagtatanong kay DD kanina. Right, recommended DD here, and yan, price action wise, dito pa lang bakit ko na-recommend. From this point, nag-negative trigger, but I'm seeing movements sa RSI. So, pinanood ko na si Didi. And there were news also kay Didi, and this is our confirmation right here. Kahit pula yan, price is already buying. So, I just wanted a green one before I really want to recommend Didi. And remember, I recommend Didi after that. And there it is. Panalo na si Didi. Right now, I don't want you to chase Didi anymore. And wag niyo nang very good volume, yes, so this is good for DD, but I don't want you to chase DD anymore kasi yung base niyo dito is already 9% away, right? So good job sa mga pumasok, nag-gain na sila. Your base is already far away. Just wait for the retracement before you want to get in. That's a missed opportunity already. Lastly lang guys, si Ion. Si CHP din pala. Si Ion, nagre-retrace pa after this, hindi pala, nakapag-engulfing siya, but it's a red one. After 3, hindi talaga nakapag I don't want to recommend Ion yet. I'm not sure if this is gonna be stable, but RSI did hit a very good price right there. So, let's wait for it to stabilize before I really want to check out Ion. Lastly, si CHP lang. We still have time for a few, right? I recommended CHP at this area right here and umangat na si CHP for 2 days. So, good job sa mga pumasok kay CHP. I think this is a reversal. Natatouch niya na yung MA20 niya. So, let's just wait for a retracement before you wanna get in CHP, right? So, yeah. I did promise you about BCOR and CHP. I will recommend them once I see a good sign talaga na pwede na pumasok. This is a good sign right here. This is a good solid, what do you call this? Divergence chuchu ng RSI, right? The price is going down, but look at the RSI. That's a beautiful divergence right there. Kaya nirecommend ko si CHP dito. So we won. This is a bottom fishing technique and this was a good bottom fishing technique and umakit na siya. So hopefully magtuloy-tuloy yan. As of the moment, CHP is a missed opportunity. Let's just wait for it to retrace before you really wanna get in CHP, right? So patience lang muna. Wag muna ngayon. Right, so that's it for today. It's a Friday today, so konting ingat lang, right? The market has been, PSEI has been rallying for strong for how many days? So, medyo natatakot na ako for PSEI today. Baka mag-retrace, right? So, it can be profit-taking day. So, konting ingat lang muna. Plan your trades, right? Huwag mafo-FOMO. And remember, it's still a bearish market. So, karamihan ng mga tao sa market are traders. So, you have to think like a trader also. Whenever it's time to take profits, please take profits. Don't go all in yet and stay light. Stay light lang muna. Huwag malaking pera mo na ilalagay sa market. That's it for today. Enjoy your weekend. Manila, I'll see you tomorrow. Sa mga hindi makakadalo dyan, next weekend, meron akong online workshop. Send me a message so I can send you the details how to join it. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. As always, let's get rich together. Bye-bye, guys.